Now we'll go back down to the back here. Off the back, now we're in the back of the pond. And this is, I think it's called bluebonnet, and the woolly thyme, and the sedum, and then the salvia, and the lilies, and the lime green spiderwort with purple flowers. Got some giant hens and chicks in there, and some grasses, or a little cairn on top. And more hens and chicks that are super happy in there, and a knockout rose, and a couple different kinds of sedum that are doing really well in here. I love that little teeny tiny one, and he actually jumps down to there too, which is cool. And then this is a profusion of orange flowers when it's in bloom, but it's just about past. You can see what the little orange flowers look like. Here's our fake bird that we try to keep the blue heron tricked so he won't come, but not sure how well it works. And lots of ground cover. Oh, there's the end of the poppies. That was huge, and there must have been 20 big blooms on there, but that's the end of the poppy. That's more of the hydrangea, like that's on the other corner that starts out white, goes to cream, and then goes to mauve. And then in here is sweet woodruff meets lamium meets the evening primrose, which has just started to bloom. And yep, I can see that is what jumped on the front of the house now. It's got the same little clusters of buds on the top. It's just a beautiful, beautiful yellow. And this tree is home to a couple of families of cardinals. That's right on the corner of our deck. There's some of our irises. And there is a hydrangea that I spent a fortune for at a really fancy nursery. And this is the 4th location I've had it. This is the best it's ever looked and the biggest it's ever gotten. And it's still pretty early in the year, so I have hopes that that might actually do something this year. This is a perennial from my aunt that I can't remember the name of, but it has really cool purple flowers on it. That is going to be purple. It's just getting ready to really open up. That's Veronica. I have that in the mailbox too. That's the doors that go to the under the deck storage, where I know we have at least one groundhog who lives there, but I'm afraid there's other things living under there too. So that's Stacy's door. I don't use that door for anything. I have more hostas, and then this cup plant that my aunt gave me that will go up. Ooh, there's a Maine Coon in the window. Hi, Rory. Say meow. The cup plant will get tall enough to see in the top of that window, and it has a whole bunch of yellow sunflower-like flowers on it, and it's very happy here. It's grown immensely, and I've shared it with several people. It's making it hard to get to my hose now. That's the hose that I drag all the way down to my veggie garden, but I'll show you that one after. And this is kind of like the nursery where all plants that look like they're going to die, we stick them in here because this is the side of the house we don't really do much with. But there's lilies, there's the cannas that my friend Karen gave me, and they love this warm side of the house. You're supposed to dig them up every year, and I didn't last year, but I did the year before. The bulbs just double and triple and quadruple, and you run out of friends to forced to take them home and plant them in their gardens, but they're really amazingly gorgeous big red flowers. That's a little transplant of something that wasn't working where it was. This is Bruce the spruce that last year we planted out front. He didn't do well out there. You can see he's kind of naked on his back, like a little hospital gown guy. We put his back up against the house, and he looks good though from the rest. I think he's happy there. Are you moving windows with me? Oh, hi. Thanks for saying hi. That's a purple grass that we had out at the pond that didn't do well there, and of course we tried to save it, and now it looks great here. There's some more lilies. There's the side entrance to the garage that I have barricaded from the inside so you can't use it, so no bad guys can get in. There's a giant azalea bush that was near death when I bought this house 17 years ago, something like that. But it's come back to life. It does great. It just needed some TLC. It's all past its bloom time, as you can tell, but it was beautiful when it was in bloom this year. There's some Pachysandra, some more lilies, a little rock for interest. This is a bush that I'm not really happy with, except for about 1 week out of the year when it has gorgeous pink flowers that smell so pretty on it. But it's almost too big now for me to have on this corner. I don't really like it. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with him, but he's good for now. And we're back around to the front. And that's it. I'm gonna go do the vegetable garden.